The reason there's no fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg yet, and I'll tell you who I think could beat them both in a fight. We are now hearing from the billionaire that turned down a seat on that Titanic submersive that had imploded. He and his son, man, they turned it down, and I know they're thankful for it. Why Harry and Meghan might be in big trouble with Netflix. I mean, we already know they were jipping Spotify. And Maury coming out with his at-home paternity test. That's coming out with what's trending. People are still talking about that fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. It hasn't happened yet. Now we know why it hasn't. Because of Elon's weight advantage. The guys are serious and really wanted to just get their hands on each other. And even the UFC president agreed that he would be down to put on the fight. But in fighting, size matters. And there's too big of a weight and size advantage. For Elon is 6'1", weighs about 185 to 200 pounds. Zuckerberg is only 5'7", weighs around 155. Even though Zuckerberg's a jiu-jitsu champion, Elon is bigger and might be able to take him. But I know, hands down, who could take them both at the same time. Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Zuckerberg is only a white belt. He could take them both. How funny would that be? Well, the Vegas tycoon didn't have the ability to turn down his son because his son wanted to not go on this Titanic submersive, and it saved his life. This rich guy's name is Jay Bloom, and he could have had a seat on this. He could have been two, he and his son, out of the 5 people on this submersive, but his son was not comfortable with it. Didn't like the safety issues. I mean, it's a $30 Logitech controller controlling this thing. He's like, this doesn't seem right. And he turned it down. And I know they're glad that they did. The company CEO even offered them a discount. Woo, from $250,000 to $150,000 per seat. Either way, I know that dude is thankful he turned it down.
I see that father and son that took the seats that we passed on. And but for the grace of God, that could be our picture.
Meghan and Harry, big trouble with Netflix. We already know that they got fired from Spotify because they weren't fulfilling what they said they were going to do. Now, Netflix, they seem like they're going to have the same issue with them. I didn't know when they had done that from the Harry and Meghan docuseries on Netflix. They were only paid half of the money they were supposed to be paid because Netflix expected them to have more episodes and more things on their channel. And they have nothing yet. So I think there might be some lawsuits in the future for these guys. Look, you sign up to do something, do it already.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. When it comes to 4-month-old Danye, Andrew, you are not the father.
Maury Povich is definitely doing it, taking his shtick to the next level. His famous line, "You are not the father," or "You are the father," is what made him what he is, right? So he has taken that and starting his own line of DNA paternity test, at home DNA paternity test. You can do it anywhere. And he's calling the company, the results are in. This is genius. The tests include materials and instructions for how to take the DNA test. And then the samples are sent into a lab called DNA Diagnostic Center. And then you don't have to deal with cameras in your face and people hooting and hollering at you.
Don't forget to click below and subscribe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.